Welcome to this video where we take a closer look at the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin, a significant part of Australia's decimal coinage system. Introduced in 1966, the 50-cent coin was originally round and made of silver. But by 1969, it was redesigned into its iconic 12-sided shape made of copper nickel. The obverse of the 1971 50-cent coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, surrounded by the inscription Elizabeth II Australia 1971. On the reverse, the coin displays the Australian coat of arms, designed by Stuart Devlin. The arms feature a shield with 6 sections representing each Australian state, supported by a kangaroo and an emu. 2 animals chosen because they cannot walk backward, symbolizing progress. The 1971 50-cent coin is struck in copper nickel, a durable and long-lasting alloy composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This gives the coin a silvery appearance while ensuring it can withstand years of circulation. Weighing 15.55 grams and measuring 31.65 millimeters across, the 12-sided 50-cent coin is one of the largest and most distinctive coins in Australian currency. Its shape makes it instantly recognizable and difficult to confuse with other denominations. Millions of these coins were minted in 1971, making them widely available at the time. While not considered rare today, uncirculated and proof examples are more desirable among collectors. Proof coins from 1971 were produced in smaller quantities for collectors, featuring sharper details and a polished finish. These coins beautifully showcase the fine artistry of both Machin and Devlin's designs. The coat of arms design on the reverse is especially meaningful, as it unites all 6 states of Australia in one symbol. It reflects the nation's heritage, identity, and unity under the Commonwealth. For many Australians, the 1971 50-cent coin carries a sense of nostalgia. It was a common coin in everyday life during the 1970s, used for purchases at shops, transport, and entertainment. Because of its large size and distinctive shape, the 50-cent coin often stood out in pockets and purses. It quickly became one of the most recognizable denominations in Australia's currency system. Although not a rare issue, the 1971 50-cent coin remains an important piece for collectors building a complete set of Australia's decimal coins. It represents the early years of the transition to modern currency. Holding a 1971 Australian 50-cent coin is like holding a small piece of history. It celebrates the nation's culture, unity, and progress while reminding us of the role coins once played in daily Australian life. The decision to make the 50-cent coin 12-sided in 1969 was a practical one. The original round 50-cent coin, issued in 1966, was struck in 80% silver, which quickly made its metal value higher than its face value. This led to hoarding. So the Royal Australian Mint replaced it with the copper-nickel version. The 1971 issue belongs to this new generation of 12-sided copper-nickel 50-cent coins, and it became widely accepted by the public due to its distinctive shape and large size. The Arnold Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse is particularly elegant. It depicts the Queen in her younger years, wearing a tiara, and is one of the most familiar images of her on Australian coins of the time. Collectors often appreciate the 1971 50-cent coin not only for its design, but also for its historical context. It was minted during a decade of growth and change in Australia, both socially and economically. Due to its high mintage, circulated examples of the 1971 50-cent coin are easy to find. However, coins in uncirculated or proof condition are more desirable and can hold added value in the numismatic market. The coat of arms on the reverse of the coin is filled with symbolism. Each of the 6 sections of the shield represents a state of Australia, with images such as the Lion of England, the wheat sheaves, and the Maltese cross standing for different regions. The kangaroo and emu on either side of the shield are not only national symbols, but also practical symbols of progress, as both animals are unable to walk backward. This reflects a nation always moving forward. The coin's large size also made it popular among collectors and everyday Australians alike. Unlike smaller coins, its details were easier to admire, and its weight gave it a sense of value and presence. Proof coins from 1971, though limited in number, are particularly impressive. Their mirror-like finish highlights every detail of the coat of arms, making them treasured pieces for serious collectors. For many Australians, this coin evokes strong memories of the 1970s, whether used at the shops, for public transport, or given as pocket money. The 50-cent coin was a big part of everyday life, even though it is not considered rare. The 1971 50-cent coin plays a vital role in completing an Australian decimal collection. It is one of those dates that cannot be skipped when assembling a full set. Ultimately, the 1971 Australian 50-cent coin is much more than just currency. It is a piece of national history, a work of art in coin form, and a symbol of unity and identity for the Australian people.